Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world and how's things where you are? Let me know in the comments. Love hearing from you. You know that. Yesterday we talked a little bit about looking at prior art, and it got me looking at prior art here on this channel, going back through some memories. And it's, I guess most people have had some form of online social media for a long time, and you get reminded about things if you've posted a bunch. Over the years. I have not had social media that long. I've had it for about the same amount of time I've had this channel. So for me, I have this repository. This thing that we're doing here is my social media, and so I can kind of go back and look at daily posts and see things. For instance, I was looking up how long ago it was that my girls moved out, and it was in September 2 years ago. So almost 2 years exactly. And I don't have exact dates for that because I kind of obfuscated it a little bit. I didn't come out and say they moved out. That's beside the point, because the reason I bring this up is because I've been looking back over what I've done at Gen Con over the last few years of doing this show. This will be my fourth time at Gen Con since starting this show. And 1 year I did do some talks. I sat on the front porch of our Airbnb and did some talks. 1 year I tried to do a daily thing. And but looking at that, I really thought about where my board game journey has come over the past few years. Because like last year I went to Gen Con I had nothing. I was very disconnected from gaming. At that point, I had my usefulness for Portal had died down significantly. There was a much larger Polish crew at that point in time. There was other English helpers, so the need for me was very little. And so the year prior to last year's Gen Con, I did very little for the company. Ignacy was kind of in hiding for that time, working on First Martians and Detective. So I wasn't needed, essentially. And I think because of that, and because of my family leaving, and me not really having a clear picture of what I was supposed to be doing, I just was really disconnected. And which is weird, because I had been so plugged into the gaming industry for a very long time. But this year, I'm back on the uptick. I'm playing a lot of games again, and I'm very excited. I'm also very excited that I don't have any responsibilities at this year's Gen Con. I'm working. I have a booth. I'll be at the booth. I'll be selling games. I'll be demoing games. I'll be taking meetings with designers. But I don't have to run the booth. I don't have to. I have nothing to do with the money anymore. I don't have to deal with any of that. I don't have to deal with registering the booth and setting up stuff and getting taxes and dealing with customs. And there's somebody else doing all of that now. All I have to do is show up and sell games, which I can do easily. So I have very little responsibility, and I'm the food guy. I make the food appear and people eat. But other than that stuff, I don't do much, and it's going to be a very interesting time, because I'll have time to just kind of do other things. Like, I won't have to be tethered all the time. And so I'm excited to be able to go see stuff. And so part of the reason that I wanted to have this whole discussion, this wasn't supposed to be a sad discussion. Why do my discussions always start off so sad? I don't know. The point is, I wasn't trying to have a sad discussion here. I was trying to say I'm excited for this year, but I don't know what to be excited about. I still haven't come fully plugged back into the gaming world. There are a few games that have hit my, I need to go check these out lists. One of those is Silver from Bezier Games. The app came out, and the app's really bad, sadly. But I hear the game is really, really good, and I want to try it, so I'll probably check it out. And the other one is Raccoon Tycoon, which looks awesome. It looks like an economic engine railroad tycoon light with cute animals. And it really interests me, so I'm really interested in that. Other than those two games, I have no clue. I don't even know what I should be looking for. The good news is I never have a clue what I'm looking for when I go to Gen Con, and I always come home with a big pile of games because I have a lot of publisher friends who just give me stuff. I have a lot of non-publisher friends who give me stuff, and I'll come home with stuff. I just don't know what stuff I should come home with. So I guess I'm asking, what should I come home with, especially considering the fact that I'm going to be spinning up at least weekly reviews once Gen Con has passed. I don't know what I should come home with. What do you want to see? What is the games of interest that I need to worry about picking up so that I can come home and review them? So, leaning on you a little bit here. Help me make my list. Help me figure out what booths I should be paying attention to. And I will do my darndest to head there and do that. I think Jonathan Howe had mentioned that he hopes I would at least film something while I'm there. I will. The camera will be there. I film a lot of B-roll and such for our vlog, our portal vlog. So that'll be a thing. And with the camera in hand, I'll probably try to get some good footage of the show itself and maybe even do like a review of Gen Con. So if there's, booths that people want to see or whatever, I'm more than willing to, be your camera guy for hire if there's something that you're interested in. So let me know, because I want to see what you want to see, because I don't really have a goal. I have 2 games I want to look at. That's about it. So I'm going to go wrap this up and go have some dinner. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends. Wow. And wonderful people. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Taser in fact comes from chemicool.com. How was oxygen discovered? The oxygen was discovered in 1774 by Joseph Priestley in England, and 2 years earlier, but unpublished, by Carl W. Steele in Sweden. Steele heated several compounds, including potassium nitrate, manganese oxide, and mercury oxide, and found they released a gas which enhanced combustion.